Hi, sisters and brothers. This is EBM, the DJ, the mastermind of truth and love. Getting down now with a real groovy message coming to you from station WEBM. That's wonderful Eddie B. Marcus, operating smack down in the middle of the sky, right wherever you are. So sit back and relax to this wonderful message of truth and love that I have for you. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, just the other day, I happened to look at I believe it was a book cover, but I couldn't see the author's name. And I don't even know if it was a book. It could have just been a statement. And it was to this effect: I'm in love with cities I've never seen. And as I think about it, it was a little bit different from that. It says, I'm in love with cities where I've never been. And I'm in love with people that I've never met or seen. And I thought about that. I thought about how wonderful it could be if you and I and the people all around us had freedom and liberty to live, to not have to worry about where we're going to stay and how we're going to exist, to never have to worry about whether we played a part in the creative process, to never have to worry about poverty and crime and violence and terrorism and war and lying and cheating and stealing and gambling and terrorism and war. What a fantastic way that would be to live. How we could have all of the education we need, all of the health care we would ever possibly want and need, and our dreams being fulfilled. How wonderful that would be. Some of us have lived in cities and towns that we've never left, let alone leaving the state. But how would it be to be in a situation like that, and all of a sudden the 50 states of this United States, you could travel if you so desired. And you weren't worried about people, you weren't prejudiced, you weren't bigot, you weren't racial. You just see people and enjoy the beauty of looking at them and easily start a conversation about all of the wonderful things that you have never talked and they have never shared with you about. What about being able to jump on a cruise, jump on a plane and travel to other parts of the world? See not just the people but the sceneries and the magnificence of God's creation. How wonderful would that be? I'm telling you, I can't even describe in words. And even if I added yours to mine, it would not be sufficient to meet all of the beauty that reality would bring about. And so I stand, sit, talk to you, preach to you, whatever is necessary, and say this is so magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. So I challenge each of you to join with me, to join with that spirit of love and truth that I just shared with you, that any of us at any time in the remaining of our lives might be able to choose this, and not only choose it, but do it. There will be no walls built around on borders. There would be no dockets. There would be no children being separated from their parents or parents running from their country trying to find a haven of freedom. That sounds fantastic to me. That sounds worth all that my life is. And since it is true to me, it sounds like it would be just as beautiful and as wonderful for you. And it would be an expression of your true freedom. It would be an expression of your true growth. It would be a manifestation of life. And ladies and gentlemen, I challenge you to join with me in that spirit. Now, the most I can do other than speak to you about it today is to ask you to write Eddie Marcus in as the next United States Senator from Minnesota. I say write me in, not as a Republican, not as a Democrat, not as someone that's going to be on that ballot. Because being on that ballot means that I got to get money from somebody. And I'm not trying to get money from any of you. I know that the message that I just shared with you is more magnificent than all of these politicians put together could ever assemble and deliver to you. Because if they could, they wouldn't. Because the money that's buying them will not allow it. And so this message that I share with you is so precious, it should be carried all across this state, all across this nation. As soon as one hears it, should begin to spread. And that's what I'm counting on. It's just that magnificence. The magnificence of truth and love touched by someone else who can identify with it. So I'm not trying to put on a big show. I'm not trying to trick you to click in on this. But I want you, if you click in on it, to be amazed and hypnotized and start spreading as if somebody has said, do it, do it. And it is your mind speaking to you saying, do it, do it. I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. Once again, this is Eddie Marcus saying bye-bye.